From an eventful strike zone at Sunset Station, we are here for the finale of a challenging, exciting, and talented Touring Players Championship to wrap up the 26th season of JBT competition. We have 3 of the 4 finals going on at once and 3 fantastic storylines. In the scratch division, dead center, that's Cerrell Cardenas taking on Ashton Yamasaki. They are clearly the 2 hottest bowlers on tour. Ashton swept the Northwest Invitational weekend to get to his 10th career title. That's a ton in the Northwest. All Cerrell did to counter that was win all 3 Southwest Invitationals, Mojave, Arizona, and SoCal, to get to 21 wins on his JBT career. This is it for Cerrell. He would like to go out with the ultimate bang, 3 invites in the TPC. Ashton would like to continue to make a legend of his own by capturing our most prestigious tournament. Cerrell and Ashton both started with a spare. Ashton struck in the second. Here is Cardenas is in the second. Is a little bit of a light hit too, so he'll trail by a pin. To the left of all these people, that's top seed James McGuff. He led qualifying and hung on through match play to earn the #1 seed, looking to add a JBT major to his title collection. He is taking on Harry Houdini. Harry Houdini is otherwise known as Nicholas Harnett. He has been an escape harness. He edged out Mackenzie Clark in round 1 and in a roll-off got by fellow Oregonian Shelby Unger to get to this title match spot right here. And the handicap difference in this match is 12. James has to win by 12 to tie, 13 to win. They're already in the 5th frame. They're both clean, but McGuff had a double to basically make this an even match, bending this spare, which is chopped. So all Californians in the handicap division title match, Washington versus Vegas in the scratch title match. And to the right, we have a rematch of last season's U17 TPC title match. Bud Sicard won it last year over Cesar Padilla. They are back at it again. They both each dominated their respective conferences in U17. Cesar won 7 in Arizona. Bud won a bunch. I don't want to say the wrong number, but it was plenty in back northwest. That was a 4th frame strike to keep Padilla Dutch, which essentially has that match even because Bud had open double. Form we've known to grow and love. 20 titles, past sportsmanship award winner, die-hard Met fan, and fantastic family. Crazy action in the scratch division as well. Duncan Whitaker and Bud tied in game 1 of their stepladder. Duncan won that roll-off before Cerrell beat Duncan in the semifinals. The one cut division of TPC we haven't talked about is girls scratch. That ended a while ago, and this girl won a JBT major by capturing that with a win over Piper Chalmers. Chalmers for that win. Madison Holman was in 3rd. Fantastic stuff, 170 bowlers from all over the West. They had to qualify to be here. There's no back door in. If someone doesn't come, it's not next bowler up. You earn your way here. It's about 20% of JBT bowlers a season qualify for it. Best of the best, all coming together. Wow, McGuff had to hit that 10-pin twice to knock it over. He finally did. Him and his family have been bowling JBT forever. Is that curtain off, Cerrell?
Sorry?
That curtain's
What do you mean?
way off. I'll handle it, never mind. It looks like the curtain's off on 54. Fantastic turnout. Big thanks to Jerry Francamato, GM extraordinaire here at Sunset. Everything he's done for us for all of these decades. Hope we're back here for 2023 and beyond. Oh! Get out of there, solid 9. Keeps Yamasaki Dutch. Keeps it a 1-pin match early. Another good shot. He has gotten to this title match largely by, where is that radio? There it is. Largely by staying clean. He was completely clean in the first game, and he needed all of it to win that match. A couple opens in the second that made that spare in the roll-off, and that was the difference that got him here playing for the title. West Lane has the 7. He's a rarity. He's a younger kid who puts his thumb in the ball. Who does that anymore at his age? He's going to be up before Cerrell. The much cleaner pre-shot routine gets the shot off. Harnett flushes his shot though, and Cardenas gets the light hit to catch a double and take the lead. So much talent. The top 12 in scratch was just a scary good list of names. Handicap had a complete variety from an 8-year-old with a 1-0-something average all the way up to old man McGuff here. Oh, he's begging for that Brooklyn. If he stomped any harder on the approach, it might have fallen down. We're going to have to reset it. Lane 52, respot 9 only. 9 only on 5-2. I've been empowered with the radio. Another big shot from Cerrell, covering a lot of boards on this very difficult pattern. It seems like the two-handers and other high rev rate players are getting their best luck on this pattern by getting as far right a break point as possible. Bud found something over here on the U17 board. His break point is the half board on both of those lanes. He destroyed Mac because of it, as he kept peeling off the one board and Mac kept leaving on messenger 10s. He's bitterly disappointed, as you can tell right now. But he's got the bowler of the year shirt going on. Didn't those come out spiffy? Appreciate that. Yamasaki went with the donut attire today.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't like that one. Oh! And he catches the big break by tripping the 2-pin to make it 3 in a row and retake the lead back from Cerrell. Back and forth they go over here, while over in handicap James made that spare but has more to deal with. Watch that language. Big trouble for McGuff now as Harnett is clean through 8. That's what won him the first game. Clutch shot won him the second. Nicholas is knocking on the door of a TPC, but this is close. Oh, that was so close to making it. He's got 168 through 9. And again, he's got to win this match by 13 to win. Ashton before. Oh, man. All these Vegas centers have nasty good kickbacks, ripping messengers, but they don't always hit them. Frustrating to see that pin fly that hard and not hit it. Harnett in the 9th. He gets the Brooklyn, and that's a double. And he is on the doorstep. Him and his brother just started bowling this season with us on tour. What a wrap-up to a rookie season this would be. No trouble at all for Ashton on the spare. Northwest so tough. 5 of the 8 bowlers in the handicap and stretch stepladder combined were Northwesterners. Just a talent factory nonstop. They have been doing well at TPC for well over a decade now. And just as one bunch ages out, the next bunch comes up. Cerrell is going to leave a vacuum down south. There'll be a lot of vacated invitational titles up for grab. It's right. I think that was righter than he wanted it, but all these high rev bowlers have found a little peel spot over there where it just races off that 1-2 board, but also doesn't overreact either, as he's going to take a re-rack. Harnett makes his spare. He's got 213. He's going to win the handicap TPC. I had to double check with the statistic department, aka this guy, to make sure I said the right thing. I think he is the definition of beside himself at the moment, as his boy came up clutch and made his spares, and as a result is a TPC champion with a second clean game. Attaboy. Hemet, technically, right? You're from Hemet? Cerrell, 5 in a row. It is tough to outscore Ashton Yamasaki in the OJC, an Oregon tournament club that bowls on mostly house, but they also bowl, it's a travel tour, different houses, different patterns, different pair every game. He averaged roughly 250 this entire season. These guys are so good. This is a flat pattern, and Bud has 47 with the pack, and that makes Cesar get 9 spare 9 for the win, if that's the case over there. Ashton kind of has to have this strike, and he does. He's going a little bit straighter than Cerrell and Bud are. Not much. So officially, this guy has the high game of the weekend, $299 to win top dog. No 300s all weekend long. Gets the fill ball for an excellent 247. He shot 250 the game before. He loves 55 and 56. But will it be enough for Cesar Padilla to get his revenge and win the rematch? He needs 9 spare 9. McGuff finishing up with a fine effort, but here's Padilla. How's it? A subdued reaction, but I guarantee you he wanted that one real bad. Ashton needs this real bad to stay in it. Likes it, walks it out dead. Boy, could not have thrown those 2 balls in the pocket any better than that. Stays right in this match, has 249 max. Cerrell going at a 239 pace. Anybody's game in the last 3 frames of TPC. What has been a wild one. Is this the highest talent level we've ever had on a Sunday afternoon in TPC? It might be. That's saying something, because we've had a whole lot of talent come through here over the years. For an even 270 rather, make it 266 to 247 in a barn burner U17. Cerrell working on 5 in a row, 8th frame. Posts it, but it wiggles. I'm telling you, 19 times out of 20, when he posts a shot like that, it is nuts. And instead, that ball wiggled at the break point where it has not been doing that. I think he needed to get that further right, actually. I think the balls are pushing down in the middle. He didn't catch enough friction at 2 10s. What do you do here? You sacrifice the count for an attempt at making it? You'd hate for 8 out versus 8-1 to be the difference. He'll go back up. It's close. Oh! I just want to mention that I'm pretty sure that was Snorlax, the spare ball that he brought back out. That has done him so good for so long. But Snorlax does him dirty there and hooks a little too much. He's got 185 through 8. That's Cerrell's screen on the left. See Ashton over, that's the Cubs. See Ashton over there on the right. Ashton with spare strike spare for 218. Cerrell still on a 225 pace. 9th frame. Final game of his TPC career, of his JBT career. Doesn't like that one as much. And that one strikes. It looks like if you break them down well, which the scratch division tends to do, this pattern's getting easier as it goes. A little bit of push in the middle and a lot of friction to the right, as we saw. Sets up in anybody's game situation. If Ashton can strike in the 9th, 10th, 11th, and then 7, he will salt away the TPC. Anything less than 777, Cerrell will have a chance for the dream finish. High. Breaks up the split with the spare He will trail by 8 headed into the 10th. Almost a case of throwing it too good. He really saw it on that ball. Got to have the spare first of all, no trouble. Skin the snare there, that's that spare that Ashton just got. Body language, a little bit of, I think he's surprised. Has to find a way to dig out a double here. "29 pins in the 10th forces Cerrell to get the first hit. Pulls up out of it, gets the light hit. It is so cool to see guys that kind of steamrolled their local conference at the end up playing each other for our biggest prize. I wish we could do TPC every week. I might need a spinal infusion or something else, but man, it's so cool to see the best of the best go at it. Taking a lot of extra time on this shot. He is well aware of the score. That was a lot of ball speed. Even that sick rev rate of his couldn't quite get that ball up the hill. He'll finish with 217, and Cerrell Cardenas will need a mark. Mark's a winner, non-mark's a loser. It's as simple as that. Solid game, a clean 217 for Ashton. He's disappointed. Cerrell was just asking for one more win about 6 months ago. It's the ultimate story. He had 9 consecutive second place finishes. All kinds of things happened in those. He has rebounded for those 3 invitational wins. And this would be a storybook ending for a great family. Has to mark. Outstanding shot, spares it. What will he do? There's about 10 different ways that Cerrell shoots 10 pins. What will he pick when he must spare it? I don't know. I literally don't know how he's going to shoot this spare. Going Snorlax. How crazy that Snorlax will be the last meaningful ball he throws on tour. Goes back up. It hooks right into it. Three's a win. You did great. Chin up. No suck stories, but have fun. You're great. Behind that line, the dream is complete. Hard to not hit you in the feels in that one. We've been doing that for 24 hours too. Oh my goodness. What a wrap up to one of the best bowling tournaments you will ever see. And not because of us, because of these guys right up there. See what his fellow bowlers think of him. And while he's collecting his accolades, hats off to this guy too. He gave it everything he had, and this guy for winning it, and this guy for leading most of the weekend. Just monster storylines everywhere. We're going to hand out these trophies in just a second. Everybody left is tied for Bowler of the Year. What a wrap up. We will see you for season 27, and we'll go and we'll go cactus chasing in 2 weeks. My goodness.